Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Doodle Robot and today I'm going to do a flip through of Feminine Alchemy coloring book. I was recently in a town far away for my third doctor's appointment this month for my eye procedures that I've talked about. If you follow the channel, you know what I'm talking about. And I went into Joann's and found the most awesome coloring book. This is by White Star Publishers. I got all excited when I saw this. This says Paolo Piaccio, maybe? I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought it was like Paloma Picasso, which is Picasso's daughter. So I'm like, what? And then I looked more carefully. I'm like, no, not quite. This was published 2023, so it's new. I found this at, boy, I did some damage in town. I found this at Joann's, where I never go. But they were having, I didn't realize it, I couldn't even find the coloring book section. They were having 20% off all their books in Joann's. I don't know how long that sale lasts, as I don't live there. But I found several books, and this is just the day after I shot my huge haul. And, you know, they were in pristine condition, so I got them. But this book is amazing, so let's get to it. It kind of reminds me, it's a little like astrological or tarot-y, but it reminds me a little bit of Fairy Shampoo with edgier girls, I would say. Edgier hairdos. This is so good. So good. This book is great. I'm happy to say that, yeah, I was there for my follow-up for my eye appointments, my eye procedures that I have. This book is also sewn, and it was 20% off. It was marked $9.99 at 20% off, so I got this book for $8. Score. Yay. This page is great. I love this book. I love this page too. The bottom of people's feet. A lot of great hair things. It's very abstracted. I like abstracted. That's how I lean. I'm not into the realism stuff. And just because it has all these designs in the pictures doesn't mean you have to color them. Sometimes I find that to be too much, and I'll just block out certain areas. I'll leave the design in certain areas and block out certain areas so it's a little more balanced in my eye. I love this wallpaper page. I just love everything about this book, I think. Look at that picture. That is so good. I like that it calls upon different cultures. That's always very appealing to me. Great hair. My eyesight is back to 2020. When they did it before, when I went in to get diagnosed for what was wrong, they were talking about glasses, and I was like, no, I wore glasses my whole life. Well, from the end of high school until I had my cataract surgeries at the age of 50, where they didn't do any LASIKs or anything. They just put in a lens that makes you see correctly when they do that. Didn't cost any extra money or anything. Oh, these are so good. Yeah, so it's been about 5-6 years. I haven't had to wear glasses except for like the little reader cheater glasses that people call them. And then I was like, oh, he's like, well, I can write you a prescription now, or we can do the procedures first, because usually the eyesight changes. I'm like, well, let's do the procedures first, which were super easy. They're just a little laser procedure. They don't numb your, it doesn't hurt, and it's non-invasive somehow. It's like Star Trek. They're just getting rid of a membrane. In like a third of the cataract patients, the membrane behind their eye or something, I could be getting this totally wrong, starts to get cloudy, And so they just dilate your eye. They hit that with a laser, and then the membrane just disappears. You don't need it for anything. I guess it's like your appendix or something. And so things are clearer. I didn't let it get bad this time. Like when I had cataracts, I was nearly blind. I think I was blind in one eye. I fell and broke my ankle. I was on it this time. We're not going to go there again. So, but yeah, everything's clearer. And now my vision is back to 2020. So I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Okay. And that's it. I don't have to worry. I mean, when I got my cataracts, they said I might have to do that procedure eventually. Because like I said, it's about a third of the patients that have that done. Oh, I love this page. And these bugs are great. I love these bugs. See what I mean by it's like a edgier, more grown-up fairy shampoo or something. I love fairy shampoo. Oh, that's like she's like a knight. Are these dragon bones? Interesting. So I don't understand. This is a $10 book, and they could not do the glue bound. They did the sewn. It's sewn bound. But yet on the big seller ones, like you can see the thread right there. And then there's a whole bunch of these pages. These must be the astrological signs. I'm going to guess that's Aries. I don't really know them. Oh, that's Taurus. I'm not terribly into astrology at all. I don't know what that is. The twins, whatever they are. I think this must be crab. That must be me. I like this. I like this a lot. Or is it a Scorpio? No, I think that's a crab. Leo. So one of the things I had to buy yesterday in town was a new computer because my computer bit the dust. Not unexpected. That must be the Scorpio one. A few months, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, I accidentally dropped my computer. It wasn't new or anything, so nothing to worry about. And it just crunched the corner a little bit, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. It still works. Everything's good. We're keeping it. We're going to keep this till it dies. All right, so I was using it, and I don't use my computer that much. Like, I was always using my computer at school because there's internet at school, so it's not something I need to worry about. I'm not that big of a techie person. I'm not into all the latest tech. I used to be at a time. There was a time when I was, but now I just buy little Chromebooks and call it a day because I'm on my phone more. I don't even buy expensive phones anymore, but and then a few months after I dropped it, this is great, Pisces. I was closing it, and the whole, you know how the screen is the part you close. The whole screen just like popped apart. I thought it was a goner then. That was about a month ago. Actually, it was right at a month ago. And that's it. Is that not a beautiful book? Like, it's gorgeous. And so, you know, I discovered that it still worked even after the screen popped apart. So I had to go into town, and finally, just the day before, Thursday, my appointment was on Friday, my follow-up, had to go and buy another computer because it just stopped working. I used it for a month with its broken screen, but it was dead. So yeah, a lot of damage done. I found some, a good sale at Joann's if you can get there soon enough. Actually, I'm probably not going to post this for a while, though, so it could maybe over by then. But anyways, that has been Feminine Alchemy by, I think, oh, did I show you that part? Okay. I think it says graphic designer, so, Oh, they're from Shutterstock, but the graphic designer is that person, so. Wow, whoever picked these out from Shutterstock did a really good job of getting it to be very unified. I got to give them that. And I don't recall seeing any of these. I don't really go on Shutterstock, but I don't recall seeing them in any other books. Let me know if you've seen any. It's very cohesive. Sometimes Shutterstock books are like just all over the place, which sometimes is what you want. But these seem quite cohesive in the book here. And I'm wondering if the illustrator, the graphic designer, adjusted them. Because I think when you purchase them off Shutterstock, you've bought the rights, basically you can adjust them how you want. Wow, they did a good job of that. Okay, so that is it. I thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.